Okay, guys, if you're on here, can you leave me a comment? Let me know that you can hear and see me okay. I have to just close my door really quick. I forgot. Okay. Let me know if you guys can hear and see me, please. And I'm going to see if I can see comments. And I think I can. It's been a minute, you guys, so I'm a little bit rusty on doing these. Okay, it looks like I'm alive in both places. So that's always a good thing. And if you're on here, please leave me a comment. Let me know that you are here. I am just trying to get everything set up. Hey, Elaine. How are you? Thanks for joining. I have missed you guys. It's been a hot second since I was able to do this. Hey, Janet. Thanks for letting me know, Janet. And Elaine, can you hear me good on Facebook? I'm going to jump right in once Elaine answers me because we have a lot to talk about today. There's a lot going on. Okay, now it's showing that Elaine is on YouTube. But before it was showing Facebook. Hey, Kathy. Okay, guys, I'm just going to proceed as if everybody can hear and see me. Okay, thanks. Yeah, Elaine said she can hear me. I am feeling better, but I do have to admit, you guys, last night I forgot to take my medicine. It is the first time since I was in the hospital August 9th, and that is the first time I forgot. And I woke up this morning, it was the first thing I thought of. I try to take it as soon as I get home every night from work. I was taking it in the morning, and two of the medications I'm on cause fatigue, and I'm just really, really sleepy. And last week I thought I had it all figured out. I was getting up, I was fine, I was just feeling like myself, and I'm back at it again this week. I just can't get awake once I go to sleep, and I'm just so tired. So pray for me, you guys, that kicks back in, because I like getting up early in the morning and getting things done before I go to work, which I'm still getting up early, but it's like 45 minutes later than what I normally do, and that's 45 minutes I feel like I've lost. So I hope that gets better. Okay, guys, I am gonna jump in, and I am trying to remember how to do all this, so just please be patient with me today. If you're new, my name is Bobby, and I try to do these weekly Facebook, YouTube lives on Wednesday at noon. But as you can just tell, I was in the hospital, so I've been going through it a minute. And then ears, I've just been having a lot of issues, you guys. Getting old is not the best thing, I don't think. So we need to get this health thing under control. I feel like I do really good and for long stretches of time, and then boom, it just hits me out of nowhere. But if you're new, my name's Bobby. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I'd love for you to join me every Wednesday at noon. And if you're catching the live, you can leave a comment and please share the video. I would really, really appreciate that. And if you're not watching the live, it won't say live in the corner. It'll be like a little red button that'll say live. But if you're watching the replay, you can still leave me a comment and share the video. I would really appreciate that. Helps me get pushed out so other people that like crafting, card making, scrapbooking, and that kind of thing can find me. So I'd really appreciate that. I'm just going to show you really quick my card club for October. That's the projects. And here in a minute, I'll show you the actual cards. Thanks, Diana. I really appreciate that. Hey, Christine. Glad you guys are all joining me. That makes me feel so nice. You guys are just the best. I was thinking all day, I just wanted to thank everybody that, you know, I can be gone long stretches of time with my health issues that I've had in the past. And you guys just always come back. And that just makes me feel so blessed and appreciated. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I'm just a small little fish in this big pond. And you guys that stick with me through thick and thin, I love it. You guys are just absolutely, hands down, the best. And then I just want to tell you really quick, my fall retreat is open, and you will receive in your box $50 worth of Stampin' Up! Products that you'll use to put your make and takes together, and then I'm going to send you 6 pillow gifts. We'll make 10 make and takes. I have 4 add-on classes that you can add on to your purchase if you want to. You don't have to, but if you do, there's some special perks in that. One of them includes the stamp set. You're going to get goodies to create those add-on classes as well. And there's no additional cost for the shipping because I can just put it in your box for you. The PDF and the video, I supply those. The videos I supply where I feel like you might need them, like if it's a 3D project that might be a little bit complicated. Usually for the cards, they're straightforward, but if it does need a video, I do a video for it. And then I purchased an exclusive retreat bag for the fall retreat. Thanks for sharing, Christine. I appreciate that. I just want to jump back really quick to the card club. We're going to this next, so I'll just do this. But the stamp set I'm using for October is the More Than Autumn, and it is on the low inventory list. So if you are a part of my club, I sent out the email this morning where you could add on the bundle if you want to, and I would do it sooner rather than later, because as soon as I get those orders, I place the orders, and especially when I know it's low inventory, so that way we don't have to worry about somebody not getting it. Okay, so for my monthly card club, it is a subscription, and it's $43 a month. That includes your envelopes. I used to do it cheaper, but with everything that was increased, with the price increase with Stampin' Up's new catalog, I had to up it just a little bit to help cover the cost of the cardstock and the envelopes. And that does include your shipping. We always make 8 cards. It's 2 each of 4 different designs. And then, like I just said, envelopes are included. And every month you receive at least $20 of Stampin' Up! Products that you use to put on or to make the cards. Usually that's DSP, embellishments, ribbon, things like that. And then the best part of this is after you're a member for 6 months, you earn a $25 product bonus. You get to choose whatever you want. You just let me know, and then I place the order and have it mailed directly to you. And then you have to join by the 20th of the month to get that current month's projects. If you join on the 21st, you'll get November's projects. And you only have to sign up one time. That's one of the questions I get is it's a reoccurring payment. Once you sign up, you're signed up until you cancel it. And it's through PayPal. You have access to that. You can cancel it whenever you want to. And then if you shop with me, you can go to my blog and download this tracker form, and you can get rewarded every time you shop with me. You fill out the top. You have to read the rules at the side, but you fill out the top, and then when you have that filled in, you put at the bottom what you want me to send you. You earn $40 worth of free products, and then you tell me, and I just have it mailed directly to you. You can email me that. You can screenshot it. I get it in the mail. I get it a lot of different ways. And then I would love for you guys to sign up for my newsletter. As soon as you sign up, if you haven't already, you'll get a free PDF right then just for signing up. And then every Sunday, I send out a free PDF. I'm a part of the Global Collectives tutorial, Sweethearts Global Collective tutorial, and I send those out every Sunday. Excuse me. And then you guys, I just want to talk to you really quick. The Stampin' Up! Year started yesterday, and so they announced the new incentive trip, and it's an Alaskan cruise. So I am going to try very, very hard to earn this. I'm going to work very, very hard to earn this. And I would love for you guys to support me and help me get on that ship. And you can do that by ordering from me, ordering like the make and takes from today. Any order, any amount would be greatly appreciated. And I'll keep you guys updated on how far I'm at. And I need a lot of help, you guys. Share the video, leave a comment on the video, invite friends that you think might enjoy it. Do all the things. And then also there is a starter kit promotion that started yesterday. You get $155 worth of product for just $99 when you sign up, and it's the whole month of October. So anybody that is thinking about signing up, I would love to have you join our team. We have a great team. It's a small team, but I have a very great team. I love the girls that are with me right now. They were on my team before and dropped and came back with me, and I really, really appreciate them for doing that. Me and Cindy were able to go to Michigan to my uplines convention that she had, and we had the best time. I'm already so excited and can't wait for next year's retreat. And I'm hoping that Deb can go next year with us. We're thinking about going in March to Raleigh, North Carolina for the Stampin' Up event. So hopefully that will pan out. But the cards that I'm going to show you how to make today, if you want to receive the free make and take packets in the mail, you just have to spend $35 before tax and shipping and handling. And these dates are wrong, you guys, because this was before I got sick and I forgot to change them, to be honest. But it's going to be Saturday the 5th. So this Saturday the 5th by midnight is when the orders have to be. And I always announce my next class for that Wednesday on Sunday. So they go from Sunday to Saturday. And then if you spend $50 by the 5th of October, you will earn the 6 make and take packets, the PDFs, the Sweethearts Global Tutorial bundle, and a free embellishment. And I can't remember how many tutorials were in that bundle for October. I'll have to look. Usually there's 12 to 18, I'm going to say. And if you spend $100 before tax and shipping by October 5th, you earn the make and takes, the global tutorial bundle, and an embellishment, and a special gift from me. And then this is the host code that you have to use to get this, to get the make and take packets. And usually on every post, I link the link where if you click on it, the host code will automatically be added to your order. If you don't use the host code, I don't send you the make and take packets because that tells me you don't want them. You just wanted to place an order for whatever reason. I don't know. If you have trouble with anything, just reach out to me, email me. You can private message me on Facebook, whatever you need to do. Okay, let's switch over to my camera and I will show you my card club projects. I can't talk today. So this is one of the cards that we're going to make. And then this is another card that I designed. I love this bundle. It's the More Than Autumn bundle. And so this is kind of a fun fold. And then this one, I'd never seen this, but at the retreat I went to, thanks for sharing, Jana. I really appreciate that. A girl did a demonstration and it's called a fold back card or flat back card, something like that. And I'd never seen that. I'll show you really quickly too. This is the card that I designed for, we had swaps. And so this is the card. Oh, thanks, Diana. I appreciate that. This is the card that I designed for the make and take. So that's where I got the other design I just showed you. And then we did a shoebox swap. And this was the card I designed for the shoebox swap. And can you see it's like a book card? Now I used your regular 8.5 by 11 card stock. And I don't know if you guys can see, I'm going to hold it up really close, but right there is like the full card stock. So then I had to cut another piece and just put it right there. Now, Rhonda, my upline, did a video on this, and it's on her YouTube channel, and she used 12 by 12 cardstock. So if you want to watch her video, you'll get even another way of being able to make that if you want to use the 12 by 12. So you guys, this is the card. These projects I designed, all except for the last one, before I got sick and went in the hospital. This was supposed to be my class for that Wednesday when I got sick. So you'll have to bear with me if I'm confused on what I'm doing today, because I will have to try to remember what I did and how I did it and all that kind of stuff. But I'm using the Potions and Spells bundle. I love this bundle. This is perfect for Halloween. It's got all these wonderful dies in it. You get 16 dies and 13 stamped images. And it is on unorderable right now, but it is coming back this week. It will be available again on October 7th is what they have it listed for right now. So for the sentiment label, this little label right there, I used the perennial postage dies. And then I used the Thoughtful Journey 6x6. So this is such pretty paper on one side, but on the other side, it's more like watercolor. So at the time, that's all we had for Halloween when I designed these. So that's why I used that. And then I used the Heartfelt Hexagon Punch. to punch this out, and it looks like I used that painted, I didn't grab it, but the embossing folder, I embossed that, and you could use any embossing folder to emboss it. I'm going to use my basic white for stamping, and then I use the black and very vanilla ribbon, and then these are the adhesive backed sparkle gems we're going to use, and then I'm going to use my light and dark, I think this is Smoky Slate. Yes, Smoky Slate, and light and dark Wild Wheat, light and dark Pretty Peacock, and then I believe this is Misty Moonlight, my light and dark Misty Moonlight. Let me move my tray, and we will get to stamping. I just want to make sure I'm not seeing any comments, that I haven't missed any. So let's go ahead. I'm going to grab my little mat right here, and we're going to stamp the crow. Oh, okay, now I'm going to flip it over because evidently that was ink on my hand. And then we have to stamp the books. Stamp that. And I send you everything that you need to create the cards, just like I did. I'll send you the DSP, I'll send you the basic white that you are going to stamp on. And I don't have the measurements posted like I normally do. I will get that done for you guys. And the PDFs, I am going to change that up and just do like a supply list, because I feel like this video, the live, is enough for you to have instructions that I shouldn't have to type out, because that just takes a lot of time, you guys, to type out all that stuff. So I'm trying to save time where I can. And then I'm going to stamp A Little Hocus Pocus on my little label that I already die cut out. I try to do as much ahead of time that I can to save us time. I'm going to need that stamp in a minute. So I'm going to move that back. And then I'm just going to color these, and then we'll die cut them out. So I'm going to use my light Smoky Slate. And I am very nervous, you guys, for today, because it's been a minute. So if I go out of the lines, you'll have to forgive me. This stamp set is very, very versatile. I have seen so many cute things made with that cauldron. And I am going to show you at the end, the last one. I designed something else that I was going to do before I got sick with this bundle for the third project. And then I seen this at the retreat I went to, the little cauldron I'm going to share with you guys today. And then I'm just going over these little specks that are already drawn. I'm just dotting kind of like over them to add just a little bit of shading in there. And then you can go back over it if you want to. I'm just going to kind of leave it like that. I'm going to do just a little bit up there. And then I'm going to use the light Wild Wheat. And I'm going to try really hard. I don't want that end. I want the smaller end to color his little, I guess, feet. I'm not sure. I'm sure this has a technical word for it, but we'll just say legs and feet. And then I'm also going to then just use this light to color the pages of my book. So like here, I'm going to color. And then this one, and I'm trying not to get the binding so I can color that a different color. And then I'm just going to grab the dark and just kind of go over those lines, just to give them a little bit of shading. We leave on Friday, you guys. We have a wedding. Our niece in Kentucky is getting married, and I am so excited to go. She is marrying the nicest guy. We all just like him so much, and she is the sweetest girl. Like, we are just so happy. It's my husband's sister's daughter. Okay, that was a mouthful. And then I'm going to use my light to color this bottom one, this Misty Moonlight. Okay, and then I hope I grabbed, hold on just a second, I gotta grab Blackberry Bliss, if I can find it really quick. Or, yeah. Went right to it. So I'm going to use the dark. And it looks like I just kind of went around these. I'm trying very careful to stay in the lines, but I can't get my head right over it. And if you guys are local, I do a local card class too. Oh, I forgot to color his beak. And our next one is going to be October 26th at 2 o'clock. And it's in Warsaw, Indiana. And then I also wanted to tell you guys too, I forgot to mention, the kits are 30% off right now. Stampin' Up! Had a lot. We could pre-order yesterday. Now I have to find my... Oh my word, I don't have one of my... Hold on a minute, guys. There it is. Everything is a mess in here right now. I need to get it cleaned. Now I totally forgot what I was saying. Oh, we got to do a pre-order. They're going to be releasing some new online exclusives. And so demonstrators were able to pre-order that yesterday. And then the kits, you know, there's new kits that are released every month. And we could get those. And then and if you purchase the starter kit, you can add those new online exclusives to your starter kit. So that's always a plus. And then one of the stamp sets, I'm just going to give you guys, I might get in trouble for telling you, but I don't care. Not telling you exactly, but the wedding I'm going to this weekend, I really needed one of the stamp sets to make the card. That's all I'm going to say about that. I told my husband, I was like, I'm going to tell her that I'm making her a card. I mean, we're going to buy her a nice one. Not that my cards aren't nice, but you know what I mean. I'm not going to go without a card. And then I'm going to make this one in miniature because it's just going to be so cute after I get it done. So I'm going to flip this around because I'm going to cheat. My card base is 4 1/4 by 11 and I scored it in half. And then I'm going to try to lay my papers out. Well, let me do it this way because I've got to see the front of my card to see how I did it. And let me lay this up here and then maybe I can read. So the one that is going here, I made myself little notes, is 1 1/8 by 3 7/8. And then let me see, this one looks like it might go down here. And it is 2 5/8 by 1 1/8. This one goes up here. And it is 2 5/8 by 1 1/8. This one goes in the center. I think I'm going to flip it so my yellow is down so both those aren't right there together. That one is 1 3/8 by 2 5/8. And then this strip that I'm going to put over here is 1 1/8 by 3 7/8. So these two are the same and these two are the same. And then I'm going to lay it out and get it all straight before I even start gluing down these massive pieces of DSP. And then try not to move them. That's the word, try. Once we get a couple of them down, it'll be easier to keep them where we want them. So we'll just kind of start with that one. And you just have to be a little bit careful with your Tombow because it does slide sometimes. I mean, that's the nice thing about using the Tombow. But you just want to make sure you're not messing with it way too much. And I think I'm going to pop over to this one. Oops. My friend, Cindy, that I went with, she had the cutest Tombow holder. My Tombow holder came from a very good friend. I haven't seen her on here yet, but she is in my card club and takes all my retreats and watches my videos. She is just the best. She sent that to me several years ago. But Cindy had some, or she had one, but she told me the other ones she had, and she gave me the website, and you can get Christmas trees, pumpkins. Hers was a sunflower. And it was super cute. Okay, guys, now I'm going to go ahead and let me see if I popped. Yes, I did. So I got to hurry. I feel like I'm taking forever. Let me grab... Oh, I already got my dimensionals out. See, that's what happens when you try to get ahead and work smart. Okay, let's... Don't think it really matters what side I put that on. Tried to lay everything right here to the right that I would need. And then I'm going looking for where I normally have it. So I'm just kind of putting that in the middle, or trying to. And then we'll put this here. Let me grab the bird. And we're going to put the books down. Just kind of put them towards the bottom. And then we're just going to have it look like the little crow is standing on top of the books. Just like that. Okay, and then I'm going to pop up. I didn't get my nails done, you guys. When I went in the hospital, I was already like 2 weeks past due of getting my nails done. They need it drastically bad, and I ended up just taking them off. But I have to be honest and tell you, I'm really enjoying not having them. I am really enjoying, where's my ribbon? Right here. I'm really enjoying not having to do the maintenance of them. I used to do that too. I would just like take a break. I'm going to start over because I got a twist in that. When we have more time one day, I'll tell you about my little episode that I had that put me in the hospital. It was, you know, I had a mini stroke several years ago, and so that's what they were kind of afraid that I had was having another one. But they ruled that out, but they wanted to keep me just like for observation and to make sure that I was going to be okay. And when the doctor came in to release me the next day, they just kept me overnight. My blood pressure was really high. When I went to the dentist that day for my cleaning, the dentist wouldn't even clean my teeth. He was like, nope, you need to go to the ER. And so I left and went to the ER, and they admitted me because my blood pressure was extremely high. My dentist said if it would have been a little bit higher, he would have called an ambulance right then to come get me. But he did allow me to drive there. My husband met me and followed me. But as we're driving there, like, I can't remember things. Like, I couldn't remember that. The first make and take, guys. I couldn't remember how to get to the hospital. Okay, let's move the second one, and I'll finish my story once we get this going. So this one is going to use Old Olive and Blackberry Bliss ink. I turned my tray upside down when I set it down. And here's the card. It's kind of a fun fold, I guess. I want to move this paper over here so I don't get it messed up. But I'd never made that design. I'm going to take my measurements off so I'll be able to tell you. This is my make and take packet I'm going to use. For the label, I used the Greetings of the Seasons. And then the Cane Weave 3D embossing folder. I embossed the little cauldron. And then for the paper, I used the Berry Burst Old Olive and White Glimmer specialty paper. That is a mouthful, you guys. And then I'm going to use the Purple Fine Shimmer Gems. Let me kind of put everything out of my way so I can have more room. Put this tray over here. Okay, so for the base of the card, it's just... I'm scared I'm going to lose. I'm going to leave all my little things in there, you guys, just so I don't have to worry about losing them. And then when I get to that part, I'll dump them out. But I will die cut all this. Well, these things I don't die cut for you. I'll send you the paper, but they won't be die cut because if you have the stamp set, you can die cut them out. But I do send you the cardstock. So it's just one piece of paper. It's not folded in half. It's just one layer of cardstock. And it's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And then the basic white piece is 4 by 5 1/4. And then this flap is 2 3/4 by 6. And I just scored it at 3/4. And then my DSP is the same. It's 2 1/2 by 6 scored at 3/4. So we'll just layer that on there. And I'm going to go ahead. And what I did was, I'm just going to look at this because like I said, it's been a minute since I made this card. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just put this down with using some seal. And I'm just going to center it on the sides because it's the same length top to bottom. Okay, that's not centered, so let's start that over. Isn't it funny how it looks like it is and then it's not? Okay, let's go up a little. This is one reason why I like to use the Tombow, because sometimes I'm not straight. And then I'm just going to take my bone folder and score that, just like that. And then I'm going to, let me see how I did that. This is going to go on here. So let's go ahead and put adhesive on here. Actually, I think I'm going to use my plus. So let's put some adhesive, cut a couple of strips. And I'm just going to eyeball it. I'm going to put the score mark right there. And then I'll just bend that down. And then we'll put some adhesive on the back of this. And then let's see, what did I do? And then on the white. And you could just put the regular seal on your piece of white. I just wanted it because that's a little bit thick. And then we'll just center on the card base. And then this strip is 4 by 1 inches. And we're just going to put it on the bottom. I probably should have put my ribbon around this flat before I did it, but it'll be okay. Okay, so on the inside, I'm going to stamp. I need my stamp again, the Hocus Pocus one. So anyway, you guys, when I got to the dentist to get my teeth cleaned, my blood pressure was really, really high. And so he made me go to the ER, and they kept me overnight. But they kept me, and then the next day they said that they thought it was delirium because I couldn't even remember what year it was. They would ask me, and I would cry because I didn't know. And they would leave the room. And I would ask my husband, you know, it's 2023, right? And he would be like, no, Bobby, it's not. I want to take this off because I have 2 on one and I don't want to mess up. So I'm just going to do like 3 of each of these colors. And then I would guess again wrong. And then so finally I thought, well, I'm going to cheat them. And I'm going to get my phone and then I can see what date it is, but it didn't tell me what year it was. And so then they asked me what month it was. And the only thing I could remember was that it was, I did those the same size. I was supposed to switch that out. Shoot. That's what I get for talking, you guys. I can't talk. Diana says, it's been really hard not to get this. I just do a lot of Halloween. I don't do a lot either, but I have my grandkids, so that's a good excuse to get it. And it's just too cute. So now I'm going to pay attention and I'm going to do 1 large. I shouldn't have done it right there by that other one, but oh well. But yeah, they said that it was delirium because my blood pressure was so high. That's why I'm trying not to lose my stamp, you guys, that I've already used. So I'm going to put it over there so I can mount this one. So that's what the doctor said the next day when he released me, that he thought it was. And just coincidentally, when about probably 3 months before this took place, where I work, I got a thing in the mail that said, hey, you can get a free blood pressure monitor thing. And so I went ahead and did it. You know, I thought my husband has high blood pressure and he's on medication and things for that. So I thought, oh, cool. Okay, I'll get that for him. Well, now guess who gets to use it all the time? And it was really hard to get my medicine regulated too. I was really having trouble when I would take my readings. It would say my blood pressure was too high, too low. And then it would also tell me that my heartbeat was too fast or skipping a beat. And that really was like, oh my God, I'm just going to quit taking it. Yeah, I know. Right, Diane? She says, I had to think about what year it was. Yeah. I mean, even on a normal day, I think people our age kind of like, I don't know. I'm kind of struggling with that right now. But I knew, I could sense something was off. I was talking to a friend. I'm trying to see which side I want this to go up. So let's start pouring these pieces out now so I don't have to worry about losing them. But I was talking to a friend. She had texted me. It was one of my downline, and she had a question about something. And so I told her I was getting ready for my dentist appointment, and I would call her when I got ready. And then once it was time to call her, and I was down here in my craft room, it was like I couldn't follow her conversation. And at one point I remember just thinking, like, I don't even know why I'm talking to her. Like, what? I don't understand why we're on the phone together. And that kind of scared me. And then I went upstairs thinking, if I'm really bad, my husband's not going to let me get in the vehicle and leave. But no, he let me get in the vehicle and leave. I said something crazy offhanded to him, but neither one of us can remember exactly what it was. So I die cut out the bottle and used the little glimmer paper for that. And then we're going to put this little like liquid coming out on the back of it, if I can pick it up. And then I got a floater in my eye as I'm driving, and I'm going to cut the back piece of this wider piece off right there just a little bit. And so, yeah, it wasn't fun, you guys. It was kind of traumatizing and scary. But I'm doing much better. I just really, really wished I could get my sleep more the way I used to have it. Like for years, I had done so good and not had any issues, because I do struggle with some sleep issues. I'm trying to see if I popped all these up. I should have been putting some glue dots on the back of these, you guys, because we're going to be here a minute for me to put glue dots on all of these. I'm going to flip them all over before I start, and then we're just going to layer these. We have to catch up today, right? It's been a minute. Okay, the smaller ones I don't think I'm going to fit. I'm trying to make sure my head's not in the way because I am kind of leaning over. Oh, come on, fingers. I don't have fingernails. They should be working perfectly. Okay, I'm not sure if I want to do... Let me see. Yeah, I'm going to use the minis. These are just a little bit too big, I think. Hopefully I can get these on here really quick. Now, if I had my nails, it would be taking me a lot longer. I just thought this was cute the way all these bubbles were, like, popping over. And then those smaller ones, I think I'm just going to use adhesive on because I don't want to have to fight with the glue dots showing. Okay. Oops, I hope my head wasn't in there, you guys. Okay, I'm going to put this back over there so I don't get messed up on where that goes. Okay, I think that's all of them that need a glue dot. So let's put... I'm just trying to look. Did I pop the cauldron up? Looks like I did. So let's go ahead and we can use the big ones on this. The other project doesn't take so long, you guys. I'm out of practice, so it's taken me a little bit longer. I apologize, you guys. But I always try to be done within an hour. And I'm just going to put this right in the center. And then I'm going to pop up this little bottle. We're going to put it right at the top. So let's just go ahead and put that. Make it look like it's pouring out, and that's what's causing all the oozing. And then I just kind of randomly put these going in here. And I didn't want to put all of them. I'm just trying to look. I didn't want to put all of them the same color. So I'm just trying to alternate between them. And then we can come back in. And I like the little slit to go to the top so you can see it. And then let's put one, kind of one of the bigger ones towards the back. Like that. And then I just kind of worked them up, going kind of up towards the top. I'm going to put one of those green ones there. And then let's put one right there. We'll put one back there. And we'll put this one, whoops, kind of in there. And then we'll take our could use at Oct.2. We'll put one of them. Just kind of like lay over, layered. Now I am not going to go ahead and, because for one thing, I'm just remembering I didn't get my, my marker, my old olive I didn't bring over, but I did with my Stampin' Blends color my ribbon. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to have to take the time to go find it, since we're already pressed for time anyway, but you guys can do that. I just took a scrap piece of paper, laid it down, and then just gently, don't destroy the tip of your Stampin' Blends, but just lightly went over the ribbon to color it. And we'll just wrap that around, and then we'll get started on our third. Where's my ribbon again? Okay, so you just take your ribbon and lay it down, and I just gently brushed over it with the old olive marker. And let's cut this. Make sure I have enough to make me a nice bow. We're just going to do it on the side like so. Don't want to do it too tight. And then I can kind of scooch it down if I got it up too high like I did, because I do want it down just a smidge. Come on, get off there. Well, it's not going down over the cauldron. Maybe I have it. Okay. Let's move it down. It's not moving because I had it up too high over the fat part and I tied it too tight. There we go. Today hasn't been too bad, you guys. I didn't mess up too bad. But hopefully we can get back on track and doing them weekly. Everybody at work was so nice to me when I came back. They were kind of like so worried. They didn't want to tell me any disturbing news because they didn't want to make my blood pressure high. I was telling my husband I always get nervous too when I do these lives. And I was like, that's not good for my blood pressure. Once I get back into doing them again, I think I'll calm down a little bit. But it is kind of nerve-wracking, I think. So then I'm going to put, you know, you just don't want to mess up. Okay. Just put a few of the glue dots, the minis on the back of there. And then we'll put a few gems on, and then we can move on to the cute little cauldron. Okay. So just put that there, and then we'll grab these. If I can get them opened. Oh, I hate when my paper rips. Might as well just throw that away, huh? And then I just chose to use the darker ones. You can use whichever ones you want. And I just put a few random on the card front and use different, you know, the large or the small. Let's see, put one down here and then a small one right at the end. Okay, that is Make and Take 2, guys. And then let me grab. Okay, so how cute is this one? This is just so cute. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Elaine. She said, I'm doing fine. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. So this is the one that I saw at the retreat or the convention that we went to. One of the other demonstrators made it. And I just now noticed she put the handles on. I did not put handles on mine. And she got the marshmallows, she said, at Walgreens. And I was able to find them at my local, actually, my husband went and found them at our local Walgreens. Okay, let me grab everything off of here. And my stamp. And hopefully, whoops, it's sticking to everything. Hold on a minute, guys. Okay, let me move this over there. I'm trying to keep everything organized. And I will tell you. So I cut out 2, and I'll send you the cardstock so you can cut out 2. And then this is going to be our box. And our box, the black, is 3 by 4.5. And then I'll tell you the scoring in a minute. We're going to die cut out the broom handle and the broom. And then we're going to use this glimmer paper here to die cut that out. This is for my sentiment. And I'm not sure why I have this extra piece. Maybe it was just extra. We'll lay it right there in case I figure out what I need it for. So let's go ahead. What do I want to do first? This is all die cutting. Let me put that there. Move my stamps. Get rid of this. Let me grab my scoreboard. Didn't think I was using it. I couldn't remember if I scored it or not yet. So that's for my stamping. So we're going to score on the 3-inch side, which is this one, a 1/2 inch on each side. So a 1/2 inch and a 1/2 inch. And then on the 4-inch side, whoops, scored at 2 and 2.5. Really, really simple. And then we'll just burnish, 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 burnish. The end of my bone folder got broke. Don't know how that happened. Grab my snips. Now, I like to cut on the outside and then just go back in and take a smidge off to reduce the bulk on that. So like that. And then we'll do the same thing on this side. This would be cute for Easter. Oh my gosh. Do not make this for Easter, you guys. Do not make this for Easter. This would be cute for Halloween, for treats to pass out. I think we live out in the country, so we don't ever... I missed a little piece right there. I want to get that because that will probably show. We live out in the country, so we've never maybe had one trick-or-treater in the 30 plus years that we've lived in this house. Come on. We always had to take our kids when my boys were little. We always had to take them into town to go trick-or-treating because there was just... We live on a country road. I mean, there's houses all around us. We have neighbors and things like that. But, you know, if there's not any kids down here, there's not a lot of houses on this road. So it wasn't very beneficial for the kids to go trick-or-treating here is what I'm trying to say. You could take them to in town to a nice housing addition is what we always did, where they would, you know, collect a bank on the candy. And then I also like taking them to the local nursing home. So there's your little box. Let me grab... I worked at a nursing home. It was one of my first jobs in the kitchen I started right when I was 15 years old. Of course, I had to grab one that is going to be turned. Okay, and he's got too much air, I think, in him. So let me see if I can grab... There we go. But I absolutely loved the elderly people, and so I just smushed mine up to the top and then put adhesive on the back and then folded this piece up. This one's got a lot of air in it, but I think it'll still stick in there. So that's that. And then we'll just put adhesive on the front of this. And then I just kind of eyeballed it because you do want it to stand up. And I just put one on there and kind of looked at the back to see, you know, and I tried to make the tip of the corner kind of like match up with those corners to make it kind of even. And then on this side, I'm just going to do the same thing, but we do want to kind of get it even. So just kind of watch what you're doing there and get that even. And then let's get to the die cutting part. Stick that in there and scoot. Oh, my glue's not dry. Don't you dare move on me yet. Okay. I think it's going to be okay. I'm going to lay it down and quit messing with it. Okay, so let's stamp. Put this on so it doesn't leak. We'll stamp this, and I'm just going to stamp it right like that, and then I'm going to fussy cut that out. Don't like fussy cutting. I don't know what I'm thinking. But it was my only option, you guys. Okay, and I think that's it for stamping. And then let's color the cat. And again, I got a little bit of my ink up there at the top, but we'll die cut that out. So we'll just cut him, or not cut him, color him. Don't want to cut the little kitty, even though he's supposed to be a scary one. My retreat, you guys, it will mail out, I think November 9th, I think. It's a fall retreat, but it is more geared. I think I need a new smoky slate light. It's more geared towards Christmas. I do believe, I'm going to try the other end. I don't want to use it, but that end seems to be kind of dry. But it's my fall treat, but we're going to make more Christmas. And I do think I designed one fall class. Everything else is going to be more Christmas. I used the cute Christmas Friends bundle for one of the add-on classes. I have a lot of samples I can share with you guys. I'm going to try to do a video. I might do that for my next video next Thursday on YouTube. That's another thing, you guys. I started my YouTube videos again. So I have one that came out Monday, and then I have another one that is going to come out Thursday. You know, I used to do them on Mondays and Thursdays. And so I'm just trying to keep with that same plan. So we're just going to do the broomstick and the broom part. Let's shove these up in here since we don't really have to line them up. But we do the little kitty. Let me get him all lined up the best I can. I think that looks good. Put 2 of them on there. This, I'm going to grab my scissors and just cut it down. So make it easier to fit on my die cutting machine. My sinuses, you guys, they're acting up still. I'm telling you. Between my stomach, my blood pressure, my sinuses, and my ears, I feel like I'm falling apart. And you guys, I don't like to say this word, but I tell you, when I get sick, I get very depressed because I don't like being sick. Before I went in the hospital, I was on 0 medications. 0. Nothing. Took nothing except for an Allegra for my allergies every day. And I would take all natural, like, supplement type things. But never, like, you have to take this. And then it's kind of weird because I went to a different hospital than where my doctors. We have 2 hospitals in our town. And I'm just going to look at this to see how I want to do this. I think I'm going to cut some of it off. And, because it doesn't have to be that big. But I went to a different hospital, and they told me I was pre-diabetic. And then when I went to my family doctor for my follow-up, she said their scale would not say that, the scale that they use. So, I don't know. I do know I like my sweets. So, I could see me being pre-diabetic. Me and my husband both are very, very bad to eat sugary substance. Cookies, cakes, candies. My local card class on Saturday, we had cookies and stuff left over, and me and my husband ate them all. I was able to take my swaps I got and the things that I made at the convention in Michigan to my local card class. And I kept working so hard. I kept telling Cindy, help me get these done. We got to get these done so I can share them with the girls at my card class on Saturday. And we did it. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of put him, the broom back there like that. And then we're almost done, guys. Stick with me. Don't give up yet. Don't give up on me yet. All I have to do is fussy cut that sentiment and we'll be done. We'll call it good. But remember, if you do want to place an order to get the make and take packets, you have to do it by Saturday night at midnight, okay? Now, I'm not the best fussy cutter. I'm going to tell you that right now. But this, I just kind of tried to do, you know, a little curvy type thing. Just kind of went around the words, just trying to make it cute. And then I just kind of came back through. I don't like that sharp point. Let me reroute that. Just something like that. Doesn't have to be perfect, you guys. And then we'll put some dimensionals on the back of here. Let's do 2 of the big ones. And I will send you the cardstock, you guys. Any of the embellishments I used, you're going to get that as well sent to you so you can complete the cards. Usually if I'm not going to send you something, I will tell you this is not included. But the cardstock, the glimmer paper, the embellishments, enough to make 2 of each of these projects is what I'll send you. And then we're just going to put this right there. And then you could put some gems. I didn't put any gems on this, but you could. But that is it, guys. That is it for this week. Yay! I didn't kill anybody. Hopefully I didn't bore you guys too much. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Teresa. Thanks, Teresa. You guys are so sweet. Stampers are the best people. I am telling you guys. Okay, let me look at my notes and see if there's anything else. Oh, I did want to mention to you guys that I am going to try to open a scrapbooking club. If that is something that you'd be interested in, you can let me know. I'm still trying to work out the details and just make sure that I have enough time that I can do it. But I appreciate you guys joining me today. I love seeing all of you guys on here. Thanks, Diana. If you want to support me and help me earn the Alaskan trip, I would really, really appreciate it, you guys. I'm trying to think of something special I can do for people that help me earn that incentive trip. So maybe we'll do like a Zoom for anybody that placed an order with me in 2024, 2025 to help me get on that ship. So we'll figure something out and I'll let you guys know what it is. But if nobody has any questions, I am going to go because I have to go to work, unfortunately. But I will see you guys next Wednesday at noon. Make sure that you join me. I'll post the next class on Sunday. Okay, now I don't know where the end is. I can't find the end to end the video. Oh, there it is. Okay, it went away. Bye, guys. See you next Wednesday.